Just looking. What is seeing? How does it work? How do people engage in looking? After viewing a series of images, it is my hope that we will be able to answer these questions together. To help, I have posed questions for thought as we look at the following images. Why do we get the feeling that the darker animal in the middle is out of place? What does looking mean for our culture? Look at this photograph. What does this photograph say to you? Is it just a portrait of a Middle Eastern family, or does it inform you about the culture of women and how certain chores are passed down from generation to generation? Does this picture have an effect on you, and will the effect wear off right away? Is this picture about a masquerade party or about the little boy in the background curiously looking at the two ladies? At first glance, this looks like a beautiful photograph of two people dancing. After reading the caption of this image, that it was taken in an economically declined area and that even though this bar no longer packs customers in, two people can forget their economic situation by dancing. Does this image have the same meaning after this knowledge of information? Do you see two flamingos, or do you see a heart-shaped object in the middle of the frame? Do you see a lake filled with lily pads, or do you see a vicious alligator camouflaged to make a sneak attack on its prey? Do you see a smile or an evil grin? How do you know, looking at this picture, that the cheetah is in motion? Do you see one penguin or many penguins? Now that we've all had a chance to view these images and think about how we answered the questions I posed, can we answer the following questions? What is seeing? How does it work? How do people engage in looking? How were you affected by the images? Elkins in the object stares back would suggest that a picture is the ways and the places it is viewed. Some of you may be seeing these images at home on your laptop alone. Others may be seeing these images with a few friends. Still others may be seeing these images after they had a great day or a bad day. In any event, we all may have different views and we're all affected differently by each of these images. However, I would like to challenge you that we all also had similar ways of seeing these images. For instance, how many of you can still vividly see the boy with the painted blue face? Elkins suggests that not only do we see objects, but objects are also trying to catch our eye. The boy with the painted blue face is trying to get attention. Similarly is Elkins' example of when people go shopping. Not only do we go shopping for certain objects, but retailers try to make certain objects capture our attention. Elkins also talks about how knowledge affects our seeing an image. For instance, how many felt that the image with the two dancers was just that, a beautiful image of two dancers? The colors in the picture were beautiful. However, after telling the viewer that the reason why the two people in the image were dancing to forget about their economic crisis, did you view the image differently then? Did it suddenly become a picture about sadness instead of beauty? Another posed question, how do we look? Let's remember the image of the lake with the lily pads. Did you initially notice an alligator lurking in the water? What about the close-up of the alligator's face? Did it make you smile, mimicking the alligator's smile, or were you scared, thinking the alligator has an evil grin because he is thinking about his next victim that may have a fatal future ahead? This answer can be differently for everybody. It may depend on how your day went or who you're viewing this image with. How did you view the image of the cheetah? We all knew by quick glance that the cheetah was running. How? Was it the blurriness in the background and our knowledge of how backgrounds become blurry when in motion, or was it the position of the cheetah's feet that gave it away? As you can see, we were all affected differently by seeing each image. However, we all had some commonalities to the act of seeing. Seeing is an experience, and this experience is unique for each one of us.